coming up. Not so many Zerglings, not so many sentries here. Now we see some force fields. Nearly all of those are Hydras continuing with the damage. Now all the Colossi are dead, and now is Clavie attacking one Corruptor after another? No, he is not, and he could have done so much more. We saw both guys at a 180 supply, now both guys are at a 140 supply. There we see two more Colossi being built. They're sent over here to their top right, where Clavie now wants to go for the expansion, getting up the Nexus, and he should get at least 4 more warp gates, because now he is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 gates on 4 bases. Is a very, very reasonable amount of gates, but any less than that is not enough. We see Clavie nearly mined out in the main, he's nearly mined out in the natural as well. He needs to expand, and he needs to expand pretty soon. In terms of units lost, we see Clavie is even behind nearly 1,000 resources. There he is swapping in additional stalkers. He's got the +2 attack and the +1 armor, and he's got the +3 attack for the Colossi, for the ground units in general. And this is so huge, because now the Colossi are able to 2-hit Hydralists, and this is such a big difference. If you can 2-hit, if you take 2 hits or 3 hits for Hydralists, he can 1-hit Zerglings. And about the roaches, I don't know. Let me just check. He takes, I think, 4 shots for the roaches to go down. So, Corruptus is taking out all those Colossi one by one, and now he can use the corruption ability on all the Stalkers. Once again, we did not see any force fields, and this is just the power of the Corruptor. The Corruptor is such a good unit in PvZ, because it deals with all the possible Protoss massive units, like the Mothership, like the Carrier, like the Colossi. And as soon as this is down, you just can warp in more, you can morph in more roaches, more hydras, just get more upgrades, and you're pretty much safe. And I mean, Clavie, I have no idea, is he not, he is absolutely not aware of this base, he's not aware of this base, and he's not aware of this base as well. So Clavie basically lost the game because he did not scout well enough, and now Dimaga is even confident enough to move up here with all of his forces. He needs to attack, needs to move forward at the same time. Clavie doing a nice job at blinking away, and I think with his blink micro he should be able to deal with all those forces. Dimaga is sending in here, but in the end this might just not be enough. Dimaga having the 2-2 upgrades of his own, and looks like, yes, Colossus gets taken out. Next Colossus is pulled back just in time, but this Nexus will go down, and all those probes will go down as well. And Clavie, by not scouting, I mean, this blink micro with the Stalkers is really nice, but by not scouting, allowing Dimaga to mine from all those bases, he's just giving the game away. And this really reminds me a little bit of the second season GSL, where Idra was playing, and he was playing pretty good. But then he did a big mistake. He showed us once again a perfect macro, but he did not scout enough, and because of this huge mistake not scouting, he basically threw the game away, and this is exactly what happens here. Clavie was so much ahead, and then he just did not scout. Then he did let Dimaga macro up. He was very late on this second Nexus here, and the second expansion there, and that's about it. I mean, Dimaga now going for the +3 ranged attack. Boom, those Corruptors doing 18 damage and 26 against Massives pretty soon. The Hydras will do 15 damage every 0.83 seconds, and he's having the +3 attack. And there we see the GG, Dimaga taking game number 1. Congratulations, and yeah, game 2 coming up.